To be physically strong actually means nothing, because these physically strong people, they are kings, they are emperors, they have so many other opportunities which they have received through the worship of these negative powers, through some gods or goddesses, for example. Generally, it is the belief in the god Shiva that is very widespread. His favor is very easy to win. I believe one only needs to simply shave one's head with a razor, nothing else. And then he is pleased, I believe. He can be satisfied by very minor services. And when he is pleased, one can ask for all the devilish powers from him, because he is the king of the devils. He is such a loving giver of all these devil powers. So these people who please the god Shiva through their worship receive so many gifts from him. And then, in the next life, they become people of power and great authority in this world. And then they become like Ravana, as you may know. Ravana and Hanuksha, these devil kings who existed in Indian mythology. They were all there only thanks to the blessings of the god Shiva. Absolutely all of them. It is very widespread here in India that people worship this great power of Shiva. There are so many who do this. But there are also so many others who worship some goddesses, the most various kinds of goddesses. But it is a good sign that this tendency is on the decline today. For when people lose their inclination to worship God, they simultaneously lose their interest in worshipping the negative powers. Both sides have become weaker. That is somewhat better. For otherwise there were very few who worshipped God, as most worshipped the negative power, and they were extremely harmful to themselves and also to their fellow human beings. That was the great difficulty people brought themselves into. For the devilish power must never be used. It is harmful to everyone in any case. Yet here in this world, especially in India, it makes great propaganda for itself, so that it has overwhelmed almost 99% of the population. They worship the devil powers and not the God power.
This is another valuable quote for a deeper understanding of the nature, intentions, and capabilities of the deities. Here, Shiva is identified as the king of the devils, who gladly fulfills the wishes of devout disciples for devilish powers. This is, without a doubt, a willingness that the loving highest Father God does not possess. He would never fulfill a person's corrupt wish for devilish powers. Ravana, an ardent devotee of Shiva in Hindu mythology, is referred to as the Devil King. He describes the many people who worship deities as extremely dangerous, harming both themselves and their fellow human beings. Lastly, he emphasizes that the population of India has been almost completely overwhelmed by negative forces that represent not the god power, but devilish powers. This unequivocally states that Shiva, Kali, and many other deities are, in fact, devilish entities. His successor, on the other hand, an ardent devotee of Shiva and the mother power, has, according to his own statements, never seen anything like devilish or malevolent creatures, and therefore denies their existence. This is a very stark contradiction that gives one pause.